Yo, what's going on, guys? It's G Miners here. Root of Nightmares went live this weekend along with all of its new craftable weapons, but the API is still not showing any of the new raid weapons and their corresponding roles, at least on things like D2 Gunsmith and Light GG. So as of right now, it's impossible to know what the god rolls are going to be for most of the weapons. However, I was able to get one god roll, which is for the brand new trace rifle, Acacia's Dejection, which, as I'm going to be going over, is now the new best solar trace rifle in the entire game, which is super good because nobody wants to be farming Dares of Eternity for Retraced Path. The role that you see me using in this gameplay is going to be Reconstruction and the brand new perk Paracausal Affinity. As most people know, Reconstruction is currently one of the best perks in the game. I run this on most of the Deepstone Crypt raid weapons. Not only does this reload your magazine slowly over time, but it does also overflow the magazine up to around double the base value. This is kind of like autoloading, but it ends up being better for weapons that you want to be continually shooting rather than just stow for a reload, or even for weapons that have slower reloads that you can run this on to avoid reloading quite as much. Paracausal Affinity, on the other hand, is a new damage perk, which I believe is entirely unique to just the Root of Nightmare raid weapons. With this, any final blow that matches the weapon's alignment type is going to give an increase in damage. There's going to be a 20% increase, which is super solid, and then alignment in the perk description is just referring to the light versus darkness damage types. Since this ends up being a solar weapon, any solar, arc, or even void final blows will increase this weapon's damage. Then for stasis and strand weapons, you just need stasis and strand final blows. The pretty OP part about this perk is that you get the damage increase on the weapon's own kills as well. So as soon as you kill one enemy, you get a 20% buff that is infinitely refreshed upon successive kills. And this is also going to count for ability kills, which tend to be easier to get in harder pieces of content. I have also confirmed that this weapon rolls with Incandescent, which I think is another reason that it makes it the best trace rifle in the game for solar. With the new rework to Ember of Searing, getting a kill with incandescent weapons and spreading that Scorch to other enemies, then killing those with the Scorch applied spawns in fire sprites, which is great for grenade regen, or it's also great for staying alive if you end up using Ember of Mercy, so that those fire sprites also give you restoration. Either way you go with this weapon, I think that Acacia's Dejection is by far the best solar trace rifle currently in the game. There's a few reasons that I really like trace rifles, especially in double special weapon setup, so I'm going to be going over those reasons now as well. First, in almost every case, a trace rifle is better than a primary weapon. These hit almost exactly as hard as SMGs do. Kinetic SMGs will obviously hit slightly harder because of the multiplier, but traces do also have an 11% higher RPM, which means they're going to be slightly better than energy SMGs. And the reason I compare them to SMGs is because SMGs are by far the best primary and have been for like 2 to 3 years now. They also have extremely good ammo economy, making them good for keeping on and then swapping to another special weapon if you need to switch, along with typical mag sizes around 100, reducing the amount of time spent reloading. The main reason that I end up using double specials is for the increased heavy ammo drops, so trace rifles pretty much replace situations where you need a primary weapon. In Root of Nightmares, these are perfect for shooting the nodes during first, second, and fourth encounter, plus you could probably manage to hit all of these nodes without ever reloading either because of the increased mag size. In a lot of other situations, namely in something like a dungeon where you can go through encounters extremely fast, then get another rally, traces are great as well. And even though the infinite special ammo finisher setup was removed, you can still get tons of special finishers off in the current meta. Fire sprites with Solar Surge and stacks on stacks gives 3 armor charges each time, so Acacia's Dejection with Incandescent constantly spawning fire sprites is going to be more than enough special finishers for any activity. As of right now, I don't know the full list of raid weapons from Root of Nightmares, but since this is in the game and I end up using trace rifles a ton, this will likely be the first weapon I craft. Let me know your thoughts on the new raid. Did you like it? And did you think contest was too hard or too easy? And also let me know what type of videos you guys would like to see more on the channel. I usually put out build videos, damage testing, and weapon reviews, but if there is something else you guys are interested in seeing, make sure to let me know. I do also stream a bunch over on Twitch where we're working on the duo and trio for Root of Nightmares. A link to that and my Discord are both in the description below. Anyways, that's all for this video. As always, have a good one, guys. Peace.